Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm just gonna be doing my makeup. I have a few products that I want to try today. I'm gonna do my makeup, try out some products. Some of the products that I want to try out today is this Mario, yeah, I do not know how to say that. It's just this facial spray that I see everywhere. Everyone's using it. I just want to try it. And then the next thing is this Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. This is in the shade Porcelain. This doesn't even look like my shade. It looks like very dark, but I mean, maybe it looks different in the packaging, but yeah, I'm a little worried about that. And then I wanted to try the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer. This is the lightest shade, and this was in the shade Classic Ivory 01. I mean, I was on Ulta.com, and this was the lightest shade, so this looks extremely dark, but I mean, it could look different. It's not in the bottle. And then finally, the last thing that I want to try is this Flower Beauty Flower Pot blush. This is in the shade, the shade is Warm Hibiscus. Looks so pretty. But yeah, let's just get into the video. Okay, so for this, I see people use this before and after your makeup, but I think I want to try it after. I think I want to try this after my makeup. On the back it says that you can put it on before your makeup or after to kind of like make your skin look dewy and like hydrated. So I think I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna start off with some primer, and this is the Maybelline Master Prime. This is just the basic one. This is the Blur and Smooth one. I love this one so much. I only use this in the, I need a mirror for this. I'm just putting this where my pores are the worst, which is just like my nose, in between my eyebrows and my chin. So I guess my T-zone. And I usually use a brush. I use this e.l.f. This is like the set, I think this is an under eye setting brush. I can't remember the name, but I'm just blending this in, and then I'm kind of not swiping, I'm pressing, kind of, because when you're using a blurring primer, you want to press instead of swipe. It won't make your pores look smaller like it says it will, so pressing is better than swiping. And then I just take my fingers and I just press it into my skin, just so it gets all in my pores, so they're all nice and invisible. And then I'm going to do my foundation. Like I said, I'm really scared for the color of this. I hope it's okay. Ooh, really pretty. I like the gold packaging. I'm going to put this on my hand just so I can see how dark it is. Come on. Dang it. This is the lightest shade, so I thought it would be fine. So since I'm trying out a new foundation, I'm gonna do half my face with a beauty blender and half my face with a brush. And I forgot to mop my sponge, so I'm gonna do that back. Okay, I'm back. I'm so scared. I feel like it'll be okay if I blend it down to my neck. I'm just putting a little bit on my brush. So far, the color doesn't look terrible. It looks, I mean, it's a little bit, but like, you can't really tell. If you blend it onto your neck, then I'll be fine. This looks like it's close to, I mean, I can't judge it yet because I can do multiple layers. This looks so far light to medium coverage, which I like. I don't usually wear a full coverage because I just don't like the heaviness of it. It can get to be really heavy. Yeah, that's why I prefer light to medium, which this looks like it is. And the color is like actually pretty good. That looks like so orange. I'm gonna put some marks on my face. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender, blend this side, see if it changes. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna add a little bit more on some spots because I missed. Okay, so far, I'm really liking this foundation. This looks so good. Like, it just looks like my skin, but better. This says it is a luminous foundation, so I mean, that would make sense. This is an all-day wear, and it has SPF 18. It claims to last all day, but I mean, I'm not gonna be wearing it all day, so I'm gonna have to test that out a different day. Just from right now, it looks so good, and I definitely did not need that much. Gonna wipe some of that off. Does anyone else just like hate throwing away makeup? Like when you accidentally put too much foundation on and then you have to wipe it off or do something with it? Like, I just hate that. The next step is concealer, and I'm kind of scared for this just because, like I said, it's really dark and this is the lightest shade and I'm pretty pale, so I'm kind of scared. Actually, when I'm looking at it, it doesn't look very dark. I mean, it definitely looks lighter than the foundation. So this is the Pro Glow one. They did have a Pro Matte, I believe, but my under eyes are very dry, so I just got the Pro Glow. I'm gonna apply this to my lids as a primer, and so far, it doesn't look as dark as I thought it was gonna be. I'm just gonna apply this to my other eye, and then I'll be back when I'm done. And something I want to add is this applicator is so soft. I mean, it's kind of bendy. Like, it bends a little, but it's actually really soft compared to this one. Because this is so, such a big applicator. This one is way smaller than this one. This is big. And for this one, the Too Faced one, this one is kind of sharp right there, and this one is actually really soft, and it kind of, the bending isn't that bad because I feel like if you're putting it on, you can bend it and it just isn't so stiff. But now for the real test under the eyes. It's definitely dark. Maybe when I blend it out, it will be a little bit better. Oh, it's kind of making my eyes water just a little bit. It's a little frightening. So I'm just gonna blend it in with the sponge, and hopefully it won't be this dark. This looks amazing. This looks so good. The color, when you blend it out, I mean, it's definitely not brightening. I would have preferred a little bit lighter color, but like this looks pretty. It's glowy. It doesn't have the fullest of coverage, but like I said, I don't like the full coverage. That's just me. I just don't like the cakey feeling and the dry, and this definitely does not look dry. My dark circles are showing through just a little bit. Okay, so when you apply it, it makes your eyes kind of tingle, just a little bit. It's not really uncomfortable. I have actually used a concealer. It was like from like Maybelline. No. It's like L'Oreal actually. It was like that rolly one. It had like a little roll. It like rolled on like a little metal rolly ball at the end, and it applied concealer, but it said like CC cream, so maybe it wasn't a concealer. I don't know, but it's that exact same feeling. Like, it doesn't sting my skin. It's just like when you apply it, kind of like, ooh, it makes your eyes water. Like my under eyes, this dries my under eyes like a desert. It makes my eyes so dry and cracked, and it's not even full coverage. Like, my dream concealer would be this with the coverage of like, I don't know, like just so full coverage, like glowy and full coverage, because if you can tell, my dark circles are not all the way concealed, but I usually go back and I apply a little bit more in those areas, and I just kind of let it dry for a second so it can get a little bit more coverage out of it. I don't know if any of you guys do that, but I do that. Wait, Sherry, come here. Look at how good this looks. I mean, it's not
That's
like
foundation?
but yeah, it's like dark. It's a little dark.
I thought it was gonna be light. Concealer blended in well.
It doesn't have a lot of coverage, but it's like, you know how this one makes it so dry under your eyes? This does not make it dry. It looks...
It's the bad thing about it is it like kind of like wastes fast.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go.
We have to see what it's gonna be like with powder on. Oh, that's from my last video. This shows you how lazy I am. It looks the same color as my neck, as my face, but it's hopefully this powder will maybe lighten it up a little. I'm gonna bake. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. I'm gonna take my Morphe sponge, dip into the powder. Give me a second. I do kind of different, like people would just pack on the powder and then leave it, but I kind of put the powder on. I put way too much on this eye. And then I kind of like blend it into the skin, but then I like leave it. Like I just blend it in like a little, and then I let it sit. I'm going to now do my eyebrows with the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I love this so much. And last time I did my, excuse me, on one of my videos, wait, do I only have one makeup tutorial? I think I only have one makeup tutorial on my channel, but that makeup tutorial, I did my eyebrows off camera, so might as well do them on camera. This might be a little like an awkward angle, but you get to see it all. I usually take some concealer and I carve out my eyebrows, so I'm going to take that L'Oreal concealer and I'm going to use I'm gonna use this brush. This is a Wet n Wild like duo brush. It's so messy. I'm gonna use the flat side and I'm gonna carve my eyebrows. And now that I've come to the conclusion that my eyebrows don't have to be even. They are sisters, not twins. They can even be cousins, if you will. I'm gonna dust off my bake with this powder. Oh yeah, also I want to add, I'm not leaving my eyebrows like this. I usually blend in the concealer underneath. Now my eyebrows are done and I've dusted away the bake. When I dusted it away, I kind of noticed that it kind of pulled off some of the concealer. I mean, that usually happens to me when I use a different concealer, but like overall it looks very glowy underneath my eyes. Like, they don't look that bad. It doesn't have the fullest coverage. I'm just setting my eyelids with the same powder. This tutorial is so long. Okay, so now that we're all flat and boring, I am going to do something else to my eyebrows. I'm going to put on some brow gel. This is the Ulta Beauty brow tint in the color medium. I just got this little one and I'm buying this again. I love this so much. Okay, so now that we have our eyebrows done, it's time to move on to the face. I'm gonna do some bronzer. I'm going to use this. I don't know what this brush is. It's just this angled brush. I'm using the Ellen Tracy bronzer. I'm almost out of this. I'm just adding some to my forehead and my cheeks, and I usually take the brush, just go, and then so now that you've done bronzer, it's time for blush, and I'm so excited for this. Like, I got one sticker off. Yay! Just my luck, I'm gonna drop this and it's gonna break. Okay, got it. There's a flower imprint on it. I'm taking that same brush and going to dip into the blush, like, beep, 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 beep. Oh, that was something. I see some shimmer. If you guys can see that, there's a little, looks like I'm wearing highlighter. It's a combination of the bronzer and this blush, and I love this. Not that we need any more highlights. I'm going to put some more on. This, I'm going to be using the, yes guys, there's still tape on it. I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter, and if you guys watched my last video, yeah, this broke, and put some, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like looking away so you guys can see, like, ow, ow, ow. I'm gonna put some up here, my forehead, my nose, my Cupid's bow. So now, time for eyeshadow, and I do not do eyeshadow. I do not like eyeshadow, but I'm gonna do some eyeshadow today, and we're gonna use the Morphe palette, the Nature Glow, and I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush. I love this brush. Let's go with this one. I'm gonna put this color pretty much all over my eyelid. I'm gonna put one of these shimmers on my eyelid. Let's go for this one. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Ash curler and try not to rip all my eyelashes out. And for mascara, we're gonna use this. I've used this before. I just need another one because this is my third. I just love it so much. I'm gonna put some eyeshadow on the lower lash line before I do mascara. I'm gonna take the Morphe palette again and take that transition shade. I'm gonna put this on my lower lash line. Now that we're done with that, we're going to put some mascara on the lower lashes. And then something I do after everything is I take the finishing powder. I take this with all the powder and I just carve out my cheeks to make it nice and sharp. I usually like to put it on my chin, just so it's... And look, this is our Santa beard, and we're gonna be waiting for that to set a little bit. I'm gonna let that sit for just a few seconds. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I'm gonna dust it off. And the last final step is this spray. This is the last thing I'm going to be testing out. I just want to see what it smells like. It kind of smells like tea. And I'm kind of scared. Like, I don't usually use setting spray, so I'm like scared. Like, what do you do? Like, how far away do I hold it? Oh. My thoughts on the spray is, it's actually really good. It made my face look very shiny, but I feel like this would be better before your makeup because it made my mascara run, which that might not have been the setting spray's fault. It might have been just because I had done my mascara and I probably closed my eyes and then I got it on my face, but it did do that. That's it. I mean, like, there's nothing really too special about this setting spray. It smells really good, but I would just think it would be better before your makeup, kind of as like a primer, and like to hydrate your skin. So that, guys, is the end of my video. I Really like the products that I used today. Probably my favorite would be the blush and the concealer. I just love this concealer because it made my under eyes look very glowy and hydrated, but not so glowy that they look oily. And then I really like this blush. It's really shimmery, and I actually kind of like a shimmery bronzer. But yeah, I love this product so much, and I also love the foundation. I just wish they had lighter colors, but that's pretty much it. I really like these products that I used today. But yeah, that is the end of my video. I really hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and turn the bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Bye guys! Put it, excuse me. Ooh, ASMR.